Hello and welcome to Pointwise's Tutorial Tuesday, where we show you how to use a feature or demonstrate a technique in just a couple of minutes. Today we're going to be reviewing a feature added for 18.3 that was intended to simplify the curvature-based refinement for domains. On screen you'll see what has changed in the defaults panel. You'll see under minimum and maximum equilateral edge length there's a new option labeled automatic. And again, previously until now, the minimum edge length was determined by the minimum boundary spacing on the connectors that make up that domain, which made curvature-based refinement a little difficult if you were to set up curvature-based refinement criteria that necessitated edge lengths smaller than the boundary spacing. There was no refinement that would get done. Now with the new automatic option, and if any curvature-based refinement options are included in the attributes tab, then the edge lengths on the interior of the domain will be allowed to be created smaller than the boundary spacing. If we go to Pointwise, you'll see on screen a database entity here, and I'm going to create domain on that database entity. So to do that, we want to make sure we have unstructured domains checked. We want to select our database entity. We want to go to create on database entities, and we're going to create an unrefined domain. Now if we go into grid solve and we go to attributes tab, you'll see this modified panel here, and these are set to automatic. I have no curvature-based refinement applied there. Now, if we wanted to apply some curvature-based refinement, we can do it one of two ways. We can do an angular deviation or a max distance deviation. And for this particular demonstration, we're going to do an angle deviation. So if we change that to user specified, and we change the angle to 10, and that essentially means that the normal of the element cannot deviate more than 10 degrees from the normal of the actual underlying database entity. So if we set that to 10 and go to solve and hit refine, you'll notice that there'll be some curvature-based refinement. And the cell lengths or cell edge lengths of those elements are smaller than the bounding connectors of the domain. So it has essentially allowed the edge length to become smaller than the bounding spacing. And for the sake of completeness, what we can do is smooth out this domain. So if we release the domain, we're going to select the connectors. Zoom back out so you can see that. And then we're going to apply some curvature-based refinement for the connectors. So if we go to Grid, Distribute, Functions, Automatic Parameters, we can do a max deviation similar to what we did, 10 degrees. And that would do the curvature-based refinement for the connectors, and as a result, smooth out the domain. If you like this video, be sure to click the thumbs up button and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. If you have any questions or suggestions for future videos, drop us a line below or connect with us via Twitter, which is linked in the description. Thank you all and have a pleasant Tuesday.